Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the differences between the iPhone 4 versus the 4S. A lot of you have placed questions by taking a survey we had on snappytech.com, which I'm grateful you guys took that survey for us. And you guys wanted to know the key differences between those devices, so I thought I had both these devices. I thought I'd sit down and do a video on it. Okay, iPhone 4. iPhone 4 had a Retina display. It was the first time we really ever had the Retina display. It was a beautiful display. Still is a beautiful display. I don't know why I'm saying was. It still is. It was a revolutionary thing. It had never been done before. I mean, yeah, phones have displays, but how good is the quality of the display if it's a low quality? You're not going to want to sit there and stare at it all day. You know, text looks sharper on the Retina display than it does on the iPhone 3GS display. It's just a given fact. I remember when I turned on my iPhone 4 for the very first time and I went, wow. You know, it was like one of those moments. It was like, wow, this is sharp kind of moment. The iPhone 4 had a 5 megapixel camera. Not a big, it was a slight increase from the iPhone 3GS. It was a great camera. I used it regularly. It shot 720p video. You can go back on my channel. A lot of my videos are in 720p because that's what my iPhone recorded. Now, I'm using a different camera for this video. I'm not using an iPhone 4, but this video can be played back in 720p and you'll see just how good of quality. Actually, do this. Flip your quality to 720p and tell me what you think. The height and width were the same, 4.5 inches to 2.31 inches, and it was 3.37 inches in depth, and it weighed 4.8 ounces. Okay. Now the other thing I skipped over, the A4 processor. The A4 processor was very quick. It was very snappy at key tasks. Okay. So let's talk about the iPhone 4S. The iPhone 4S has an A5 processor, which is really fast. Now you might not notice it right away, and it took me a few days to notice it, but I did notice it in some key tasks like games and stuff like that. You really do see that A5 come out. 8 megapixel camera. Now, everybody gets held up on things like megapixels, but I want to point something out. What's the point of having an 8 megapixel camera if the aperture or the f-stop isn't at par with the amount of megapixels? Go ahead, I'm waiting. What's the point? Oh, did you say there isn't one? You're right, there isn't a point. You gotta upgrade the optics of the camera if you're going to increase the megapixels, and Apple did that. This is an iPhone 4S that this is being recorded on. And it looks awesome on this 8 megapixel camera. The iPhone 4S shoots 1080p video. So now, go ahead and flip it up to 1080p. And tell me what you think. It looks a little better. And you should see a difference in quality. 720p looks great. 1080p looks awesome. You know, it's a difference in quality. The colors are going to look sharper. They're going to look more accurate. Everything is going to look a little better. in high definition. I have standard definition cameras. I could pull out a standard definition camera and it's not going to look as good as 1080p. Just saying. As for size and all that stuff, it's about the same. I think it's slightly heavier, but again, not noticeable. The iPhone 4S has Siri, which is your personal assistant. It's a great feature. Obviously, the iPhone 4S, both come with iOS 6. It's a great operating system. It's been out now for a couple days. Came out on Wednesday. It's a great OS and highly worth upgrading to. And what do you have to lose, guys? It's free. Okay. Now the other thing I want to talk about is storing media. Now, Apple has iTunes. Now, until recently, I would have said, use iTunes. iTunes is great as a music player. It's not the best management software. I am probably not going to plug my iPhone into iTunes anymore. I don't need to plug in. I can download apps from my phone. I can buy music on my phone. I don't need to connect it to my computer. I think that was more beneficial in the earlier days, like iPhone 3G and iPhone 3GS. iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, you really don't need to anymore. There's no need. And especially with iOS 5 brought iCloud. iCloud, you don't need to sync it to back it up. I'm just saying. Just hear me out here. If iCloud is backing up all of your content to the cloud, why am I backing it up to a computer? Just why? I consider myself an Apple fanboy, yes. But I also consider myself somebody that wants it to work. You know, you could go out and say, well, Android does all the same things an iPhone can do. But how well? That's what you gotta think about, guys. How well does it do it? It's not worth buying it if it's not going to work. The iPhone works. And yes, there are going to be haters, and they're going to come out and say, well, the iPhone doesn't always, it's not the newest. It doesn't do widgets. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I really don't care. The iPhone works well at what it's meant to do. And that's what we got to look at here, guys. Take out the Android side of things. Take out the fact that Android can do widgets. Look at just iOS. In the last 6 years, we have seen major improvements to iOS. I mean, I remember iOS 2, iOS 3. Things were really different before iOS 4. iOS 4 was a revolution. Multitasking, wallpapers, and look where we are now. iOS 6, and look what we've added. Just saying. So that's my video. Take it however you may. Next video I will be doing is a comparison between the iPad 2 and the iPad 3. And I will be able to demonstrate on both of those devices. I did a video on this subject that I talked about in this video a while back. I'm going to be removing that video and replacing it with this one. I think this one's just a little bit better quality. I like where the discussion led on this in this video a little better. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave comments down below. Like the video. Please like this video. It really does help me out, guys. Basically, what that means to me is you like the content of this video. Doesn't mean you necessarily like the overall topic, but it means you are liking the way I am running the channel. This video will be posted to 3 different channels. It's going to be posted to the Geek Perspective, my other channel, Chromajt, and it will be posted to Snappy Tech News and Reviews. And with that, I say, peace.